rising prices are having major consequences for low-income earners and small business owners.
Situated at Borough Markets in London for over 14 years, TTU has served customers of the highest order. But 40-year high inflation and increased shipping costs is beginning to test the old adage, where there's tea, there's hope.
Some people, they love the tea, but that they couldn't able to buy the tea because budget is very squeezed nowadays.
So the green are biodynamic.
At Olivology, Gerasimos Kukova says staff and even some suppliers in Greece have been let go. Overheads skyrocketing due to fuel prices and the red tape involved with importing goods from Europe thanks to Brexit.
We lost a lot of producers, some producers that they had really nice quality of products, but now it's hard even for them to sell them to bring them to us.
They're having to adapt to sell products online and wholesale. He says with the cost of food increasing, many of his local customers are heading for the cheap options at the supermarket, with trade from the tourists also taking a dive. UK inflation jumped to 9% in April compared to last year, the highest it's been since 1982, pushing food prices up nearly 7% in the last year, with soaring energy bills driving the increase. Those hit hardest, low-income earners and the elderly, many telling stories of having to do without as the cost of the weekly shop reaches unseen levels.
Never. No, we find that things are just got out of hand a little bit now, yeah, but we're managing, fortunately.
The UK Chancellor is warning there will be a tough few months ahead, with inflation expected to get worse before it gets better. He says the government will do what it can to help households struggling with the costs of food and fuel. Chancellor Rishi Sunak in Germany meeting with finance ministers of the Groups of Seven to discuss the economic consequences all are facing, linked to the Russian invasion of Ukraine and lockdowns in China, blaming a perfect storm of global supply shocks and forcing vendors and consumers around the world to keep a lid on spending. Abby Dinham, SBS World News.